Hello and welcome to Senior Soundwaves radio show sponsored by Visiting Angels. This is the show where we help seniors and their loved ones be in the know. We discuss some of the issues that affect our seniors and some practical solutions to the challenges they face. I'm Matt Thompson, and I'm so happy you're with us today.
Welcome to the latest edition of Senior Soundwaves, hosted by Visiting Angels. Today we have our chairman of Visiting Angels, Tom Thompson. He is also the Senior Expo for Senior Expo Council, and we will have him today speaking to us about the upcoming expo here in Beaver Dam.
Thank you very much, Yadira. It's great to be here. And I think we're all following the energy wave that we got at the Fond du Lac Senior Expo. That was really spectacular. We had exhibitors. We sold out all of our booths, plus 3 extra booths that we had to create. So there was a lot of energy there, and we know that we always have a lot of energy at the Beaver Dam Expo. That's been around for over 20 years. So we're looking forward to June 10th. Meeting at the Beaver Dam Family Center Ice Arena for the Senior Expo from 9 until 1.
Tom, this is one that began everything, right, with the expos?
Yep, this is the mother of the expos, yes.
And we will have 40 plus exhibitors this year, Tom?
That's correct. Yes, we're over that number already. And I'll do a little advertising to potential exhibitors. We only have 3 booths left. So if you want to exhibit, let me know. I'm going very, very good.
What can people expect, Tom, when they come to the Beaver Dam Senior Expo? Kind of run down the events for us.
Okay. So we're going to have a brat fry put on by WBEV, and that is always well attended, and brats are delicious. So that's going to start at 11:30. The expo opens at 9. There will be a bingo at 9:30 and a bingo at 11:30. So we have 2 of them in there. We're keeping them to about 20 minutes each. So don't be surprised if after 20 minutes there's a final winner. But that's so that people can spend more time visiting the exhibitors.
Awesome. So we'll have raffle baskets. So encourage all of you to come, gather those resources, learn about all the awesome community members that are in it for the same reason. We're all there to provide those resources for our seniors.
That's exactly right. And these services and exhibitors, like you said, that's an excellent way to put it. They are members of our community, and they're there to serve everyone. I also want to mention that one of the highlights of the Beaver Dam Expos is the Master Gardener's presentation at 10:45. This is a good time of year to be talking about gardens, and they're excellent at putting on a nice presentation of interesting aspects of gardening.
They are, it's very well attended, of course, great time of the year. And I'm not a green thumb myself. I'm not sure if you are either, but we could probably take notes during that session, right?
I'm a great follower. My wife has a green thumb,
okay,
and I just kind of follow her.
Yadira, green thumb?
I can pick up a note or 2 about that,
okay.
Yes.
All right, very good, cool. So when people come, Tom, what's the admission price to get into the Beaver Dam Senior Expo?
Well, we've decided to keep the price the same as last year. It's free.
Yeah, best price of all.
Price,
that's
yes.
right, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Now, when people come, Tom, to the expo, what are some areas of expertise that people can get familiar with?
Such a variety. We have insurance companies. We have like Leaf Filter. That's one of our gold sponsors. People want to make sure their gutters are in good shape and really that you don't have to maintain them. That's a great product that they offer. There'll be free hearing screenings from Hearing Life. Visiting Angels, we're the platinum sponsor this year, and so we will happily answer questions you might have about home care, potential needs.
We'll be glad to schedule the free consultation there for you. So come by and ask those questions just like you can with everybody else. I see we have the Lamer Travels. Who's not looking to arrange some traveling now that the season is looking up, right?
Okay, so quick story. I'm next to the Lamer's booth in the Fond du Lac Expo because they were there as well. And they had one of the busiest booths of the entire expo because People want to get out and about. They want to go on a tour, or they want to see what they're offering, or their specials. It was constant conversation. And now that was cool to see. I mean, they do different casino trips, or they do brewers trips. They do things like that as well. So that was neat to see.
Yes. Like Yadira said, people love to travel.
Yes. So if you guys want to book me a trip, go right ahead. But no, yes, it's very exciting. Not just that, we do have the ADRC. We're very familiar with that here in our county, and Beaver Dam has a wonderful team out there as well. So come and learn about the resources that the ADRC has to offer.
Yes. Yeah. And on that order, there's going to be Lakeland Care and My Choice, and those are organizations that can help people receive medical care that they might normally not be able to afford, and so we work closely with them. They're great organizations.
Again, it's the Beaver Dam Senior Expo. It is on the way, June the 10th, 9 until 1. More information, seniorexpocouncil.com. Again, that's seniorexpocouncil.com. Free door prizes, Tom. Some good stuff here.
Yeah, it really is. When you walk into the expo, you'll see all these door prizes lined up. Each exhibitor is asked to bring a door prize, and then we give those away during bingo. But then, like every half hour, our friends at the registration booth will take a prize and mention their name. Mm-hmm. And so it's a really fun, that adds to the energy that we have at the expo.
Some of the other booths that people can take a look at, Tom, when they come to the expo, what do you think?
It's hard to choose unless I name all 44 of the exhibitors that we have. Different senior living, Ripon Senior Living. We have the Marshfield Medical Center, Alzheimer's Association. The Beaver Dam Community Library is going to have a booth there.
The Noble Community Clinics also is a very good one, and they're pretty huge in the Hispanic community too. So if there's any resources out there or any information that you want to gather, they're non-profit community, and they're out there to help all of us.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
So one question here. Who should come to the expo? It's not just geared toward seniors, but for caretakers, taking care of seniors, right? For moms, dads, aunts, uncles, that type of thing, right?
Absolutely. And it's for anybody who knows a senior should come to the expo, is invited to the expo. And we're not geared just to people who might not be able to afford certain services. It's a person's financial condition isn't relevant to whether or not they should come to the Senior Expo. And at least take a walk through and you'll see the variety of information that's available for you.
And you'll run into things there that you may not even heard of before. You'll run into programs that you didn't even know that existed. Hey, you know what? That'd be great for mom. That'd be great for dad, or that would be great for whomever that comes to mind, right?
That's right. Exactly. As you're saying that, I'm thinking one of our exhibitors is Equitable Advisors, and that's a financial advice that they would provide for people. A wide range of subjects and information that you can get about senior living.
And it's just a nice way to stay on top of any of those senior needs. So whether, like you said, Nick, whether it is just a family member, a brother, sister, son, daughter, looking for those resources, they will all be there. Those resources will be there for you to find, for you to gather, and just have that information and be prepared so when the time does come.
During our next segment, I want to talk a little bit about Visiting Angels and your organization, going into the platinum level sponsorship. But, some of these, not just Visiting Angels, but some of the companies, it can be, a topic that is sensitive for people, right? Sure. Hearing life, maybe hearing isn't as good as it once was, and it's difficult to navigate around that conversation. So have a third party engage in that conversation with somebody, right? And that's why they're there.
Exactly. That is absolutely true. And every exhibitor is going to be bringing some handouts and a business card, undoubtedly, so that if you found a place to get some answers, you don't have to necessarily get them all at the expo, but now you have a source that you can go to get detailed answers to your questions.
That is correct. Come gather those brochures. Like I said, if it's something that you're not ready to talk about right on the spot, we'll be glad to answer those personally and have those appointments set.
Again, we are encourage everyone to come to the Beaver Dam Senior Expo. It is on the way in June here, middle part of June, seniorexpocouncil.com. This is the second of 3 expos. The final one is in October, Tom, right?
That's correct. It'll be October 1st, Thursday, October 1st, at the wonderful, beautiful Community Center in Waupun.
All right. Should we take a break?
Break sounds nice, Nick. Thanks.
All right. We'll be right back after the break.
Senior Soundwaves is a program developed and sponsored by Visiting Angels. More of our program coming up next.
When the time comes for a helping hand, we're America's choice in home care. When you or your loved ones need assistance, Visiting Angels will be there.
Did you know Visiting Angels offers a Veterans Choice program? Many veterans qualify for VA programs that could result in little or no cost to them. Visiting Angels can help you navigate your options. Some of these programs even extend to the spouse of the veteran. Being the primary caregiver for a loved one is not easy, and oftentimes you don't take time for yourself. Trust Visiting Angels. It can also be just as important to your loved one to spend time with others for mental stimulation. Log on visitingangels.com.
We will design a detailed care plan suitable to your needs. You can stay in your own home and get excellent, comfortable, safe care with Visiting Angels. Check out our website at visitingangels.com.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Senior Soundwaves is the show where we help seniors and their loved ones be in the know. Now back to more Senior Soundwaves presented by Visiting Angels.
Welcome back to Senior Soundwaves. We are here again with Tom Thompson, the chairman of Visiting Angels and the president of the Senior Expo Council. For those that just are now tuning in, we were just going over the upcoming expo in Beaver Dam, June 10th. And we were just going over those wonderful vendors that we were having. I was going to let Tom talk a little more about Visiting Angels and what they can find there when they do come and talk to us.
Thank you very much, Yadira. Our mission is to try to provide an atmosphere and a situation that will leave our clients enjoying a fantastic experience and their family as well. We believe in strong communication, letting their family know how mom or dad is doing. Sometimes children don't live near mom or dad. They may be out of state or the other side of Wisconsin. We will make sure that they have access to information and so that they can feel very comfortable that they're in good hands with our caregivers at Visiting Angels.
So within the company, what is the process by which someone hires you for services? I guess kind of start at the very beginning with how that goes, how that conversation goes, go from there.
Yep. So for the most part, what we see often is we'll have either the son or daughter reaching out in regards to mom and dad with concerns. So it might not be necessarily that they're ready to move forward with services as they are looking to see where to start, Nick, where to begin. So that's when our intake coordinator will set us up with an assessment. We'll come and meet with the family, do an initial visit just to get to know them, learn about their needs, be able to assess that, and then we go about building that care plan, that individual care plan for them, addressing, of course, the needs, both the client and the family, so that they can feel confident in leaving their loved ones in our care. Most of them are not here and nearby their loved ones. So it is crucial for them to have that communication. Not only does Visiting Angels provide that wonderful communication, but we also do have an accessible portal for our clients. They are able to come in and go online and look at their loved one's care plan, review their schedule, make sure that everything is up to date. They know that the communication is there, and that is key. So that's how we go about initially meeting those loved ones and that family that we're looking to care for.
Excellent. So usually it starts with a phone call. Just call Visiting Angels. And like Yadira said, we have an intake coordinator who's really good. People love Kira.
Love her.
And yes, she's and she will take good care of you, thoroughly answer your questions, and point you in the right direction.
Is there some hesitation that people have, not just making that call, but in the first visit, or some nervousness maybe people have? Kind of talk to that a little bit, how you overcome that.
Yes, we do. We see that quite often. Family is the one that's reaching out, knowing that they're ready for that support. The loved one is not accepting it. We try to get them to understand it from the loved one's point of view. Sometimes it's hard for you to be able to accept or say, yes, I can no longer do this for myself. But maybe hearing that your loved ones are suffering, maybe going through, because you are what's important to them. And they want to be able to provide the best support they can. So having to reach out to resources is the best way to go about sometimes. But the individual doesn't see it like that. So just having them see that this is all for the better of them. Your family is doing it to provide that better care. We try to overcome that by letting them see the hard facts, what the family also has to go through with them.
And Yadira is the person you're going to see at the fair. We have a couple of people there, Jen and Yadira and myself. We'll see you at the Beaver Dam Expo. So just as clearly as Yadira communicated that, that's how good she is working with your loved one. As far as really asking the questions that are important to help us be able to develop a care plan. And quite often when we do an assessment, we'll bring a caregiver with us that we think would be a good match with your mom or dad or loved one. And that helps to break the ice too, when they see how sweet our caregivers are and how nice. And if there's a good rapport there, that will make someone feel much more comfortable about having a so-called stranger come into their house. They won't be a stranger for much more than just a few minutes.
So there has to be a connection on both ends, really a matchmaker on both ends, really, for it to work.
Exactly. Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And when people need a care package or need a care plan, how do you suit it to what they need? What do you go through with that? Does that come in the consultation as well? An hour a week, or 2 hours a week, 5 hours a week. We need someone to pop in every day. I guess, how does that all work?
Well, yeah, so that would be all in the initial consultation. That is when we build up that care plan, assessing how many hours a day we think they would need or hours a week that they need. That always can change. So it's not something that we have to set in concrete for our clients or the loved ones that we are caring for. That can always change depending on their needs. But yeah, we are able to just assess each specific need, Nick, because it's not, I can't speak and say this is how we go about for each and every case, because everyone is going to be different. We do just want to make sure that we are taking care of what's most important or their main concern while we are there.
Let's just say we're going off of a platform here of mom or dad can't do X. What does X look like? Just a broad brush. Is it dressing themselves? Is it taking care of their meals? Is it running errands? I guess, what is the X that we're looking at here?
That's a great beginning, Nick. Yeah. You should be a coordinator or caregiver for us, because it's all of those things plus more. We view each care plan as like a fingerprint, because everybody's different. So every care plan is going to be a little different. We don't have a care plan off the shelf that we give to somebody, that we provide. It's done with careful conversation with the loved one who needs the help and their family as well. So it's not just a cookie cutter. Here's the package. No. Go ahead. Exactly. No, it's not. That's right. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Can be very exciting to help people along the way.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
The goal is to keep people in their home at a comfortable level as long as they can.
That's it.
Right?
That's right.
With dignity and the right care, of course.
Yeah. Does this go for caretakers too? What I mean by that is, do you offer a program where, let's say, mom and dad, they're together, right? But mom is the primary taker, taking care of dad 24/7, and mom needs a break, right?
Yes.
Do you offer a service like that, or not a package, but a respite like that?
That's the word we use, respite.
Yeah.
People deserve a respite. They deserve a change. And absolutely, we work with families to provide that.
So usually we do see that. So when we're in there assisting a loved one, it is the spouse being the primary caretaker of the other. But once we are in the home, Nick, we are assisting them and providing that respite for that loved one as well. We're definitely in there helping the both stay in home.
I thought you were going to maybe ask us about the hours that our caregivers have.
That was my next one.
Okay, good. We're flexible.
Yeah.
Some caregivers want full time. Some can only give us 20 hours a week. We will fit that into our schedule. So the most important thing are the qualities that our caregivers have, as far as their experience for one thing, their trustworthiness, and we'll find a place for a caregiver who meets those superior qualities.
Are you hiring for caregivers right now? Talk about that process.
We are always looking for caregivers, yes. So they can reach out right away online or just give us a call to the local office. But yes, so like Tom was mentioning, we are very flexible with the schedule. So anywhere, we have some caregivers that are doing as little as 10 hours a week. They have one set client and that's who they stick with. We always review, when we say we take our caregivers to some of these assessments, they're able to look at firsthand the cares that the individual is going to be needing. That's one thing that we take full on into consideration. We discuss the care needs with our caregivers prior to assigning them to any client, making sure that they feel confident in the cares that they're going to be providing. And if there's any additional support that they would need, Visiting Angels does have our Visiting Angels University online, and we are able to provide courses for our caregivers just to help them either have a refresher or just learn more of what their interest is.
Some training involved.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay. How can somebody get involved in this field? What do you think? What's the easiest way?
Visit visitingangels.com and sign up or fill out the application online. That is the easiest way.
So if people want more information about Visiting Angels and kind of intrigued and maybe they have a loved one in mind right now, a great way to just strike up a conversation is at the Beaver Dam Expo, right?
It sure is.
Yeah. And the date and time again for that, Tom.
It is going to be Wednesday, June 10th. We look forward to seeing you there at 9 until 1. It's free and it's informative, and the senior expos are fun, and so you'll really enjoy yourself when you come.
And for those other community resources out there, if you were not able to sign up this year, I do still invite you to come along and just see and visit. It's a great way to network with the rest of our community.
So we mentioned that our goal is to help people stay home as long as possible. Now, that doesn't always mean a house. Maybe they had a house for many years, but then they moved to senior apartment living, where they don't need or they don't receive the extra care because it's designed as an apartment for seniors. So we can fill in there too. So we go to a lot of the different communities that you'll see at the Expo. So we cooperate very carefully with our fellow professionals so that we can all provide what's best for mom or dad.
Yes, it is. It is a circle of care that we all work great alongside each other. I notice SSM Health at Home is going to be there, so they provide that more of a nursing side of aspect care. We're non-medical, so of course we work in tandem with all of these other great resources out in the community. And yes, we do. We are able to go in and assist in these facilities as well, providing that one-on-one care, supplementing that wonderful care that these facilities are already providing. So yeah, we do work anywhere that you consider home. That's where we'll meet you at.
And if you can't make it to the Expo, be sure you check with the ADRC if you're looking for a starting point, either for yourself or for a loved one. The local county ADRC provides a tremendous amount of information, and they cannot necessarily specifically recommend certain locations or professionals. They can give you a list of professionals that will help to answer the questions that you might have.
Again, the Beaver Dam Senior Expo is on the way Wednesday, June 10th in Beaver Dam from 9 till 1 at the Beaver Dam Family Ice Arena. But no ice.
That's
no
right.
ice that day.
No ice.
No
That's
ice,
right.
no.
Yes.
Don't come with your ice skates. That's right.
Well, great job, both of you, today, and we'll chat again real soon, okay?
Thank you, Nick.
All right, this has been our Senior Soundwaves radio program. It's presented by Visiting Angels as we talk about the Beaver Dam Senior Expo.
Senior Soundwaves is a program developed and sponsored by Visiting Angels where we help seniors and their loved ones be in the know. Join us next time for another edition of Senior Soundwaves.